Sweeps it in early, Smith. Oh, misses. Well, free header, 6 yards out. Bit like Manny Fernandez on Wednesday. Tries to head it downwards and heads it down too much, and it bounces back up over the bar.
Yeah, it's a brilliant cross from Longman. Brilliant press from Wrexham to begin with, to win that ball back using that bit of momentum we've picked up in the last couple of minutes. And yeah, he just heads it down, doesn't he? He just gets it wrong. I'm not sure whether maybe he's not expecting it.
Rodriguez got 2 men against him and wins it well. Longman over the top, and Smith is running in here. Edge of the area. Oh, he's gone down a bit too easily, but Revan hits it first time. That's a hell of a block, that. Forrester lunging across, puts it behind for the corner. Good hit by Revan.
Yeah, really good strike from Revan. I thought Smith, I thought that was the one. I thought that was the chance. Just loses balance, I think, in the end. Just maybe a bit undecisive in what he wants to do with that ball. But does really well to get it out to Revan in the end. And Revan's just, like I say, great strike. Just really good block.
Yeah. Steps up right-footed, sweeps it at near post first defender, heads it clear. Revan is there, Rathbone available wide. He hooks it into danger area. Keeper will come and claim that comfortably. The ball's knocked out of his hands, and the referee had given the free kick before O'Connell knocked it into the net. No complaints from Wrexham. The keeper had it under control clearly, and O'Connell headed it out of his hands, put it in the net just to make sure, but yeah, we were never going to get away with that one.
Yeah, he does have it in both hands.
Yeah.
Just as he comes down, he comes onto O'Connell's head.
All bar one are outside the box looking to make a run into the danger area, and it's pulled in behind them. Longman heads it away comfortably. Whether they were a decoy and they're trying to float it in for a shot on the edge of the box or not, it didn't work, but here they are now driving forward, so Wrexham get their shape right. That's a brilliant 1-2. Ball's pulled back, a big chance. Johnson feeds in, and a real scramble 6 yards out. In the end, the block comes in, and the flag goes up for offside as the Bolton fans celebrate. But goodness me, what a scramble that was.
Well, I'm not quite sure how that ball hasn't ended. I know it has ended up in the back of the net, but lawfully hasn't ended up in there, because it's such a good bit of play. Just not sure whether they just, to be fair, Wrexham defend it well. They just get bodies in front of that ball, make sure there's not one opportunity for one clean strike in there for Bolton from really close in.
Well, thankfully, I think 2 Bolton players get in each other's way as it just coming into the box for the pullback. They just take each other's eye off the ball and aren't able to make it. And then they throw bodies. It's like a scene for a Platoon in there as there's bodies lying around everywhere.
Yeah, it was Shearn working a fabulous 1-2 with McAtee that opened Wrexham up completely.
Yeah, it was Johnston, wasn't it, the defender who ends up quite far forward.
Wrexham work the free kick well. Cleworth is halted, but Dobson is quickly to it, and that's a good decisive touch by James. Picks up O'Connor in space, driving forwards, works it out swiftly to Revan. He's got his man isolated onto his right foot, swings it into the far post. Longman is there, heads it back in the goal mouth. Oh, and it's missed. Unbelievable miss that. Well, it just had to be a goal, it looked like, and O'Connor unmarked 6 yards out. Well, listen to the hubbub in the crowd. Nobody can believe that Wrexham haven't just scored. That was a sitter, and he blazed it over.
Well, yeah, Mark, absolutely that. I haven't got the words to describe that one. You won't get an easier chance than that this season to get a goal, Tom O'Connor. Wow.
Good cross by Revan, back post. Longman, good header back in, and we've got an overload in the middle because it's Rodriguez, just eases his man out the way.
Bolton holding a line right on the edge of the box, just past the halfway mark in the second half, and Wrexham have really stepped up. Can they get a goal to cap it all? Rathbone, that's an inviting ball in, defender misses header, and it hits a side netting, ricocheted off a Wrexham player. I think it might be an O'Connell at the far post, but good delivery again from Rathbone.
Yeah, he's putting them in, isn't he? Really inviting. You're just hoping that a Wrexham shirt's going to be on the end of it, and I think it is O'Connell at that back post. Just gets away from his man really well. It's a massive chance. Morley just completely switches. Nobody
in particular. Here's Matty James now turning away from his man nicely and standing up a diagonal looking for Barnett. Lovely ball. Barnett nods it right back down. Dobson with the diagonal looking for Fletcher. just under hit. Still needs defending though, and Revan's won it back. That's good. Fletcher sets it back on the flank, driven across the face, and Marriott heads over from 6 yards out. To be fair, he had no chance of controlling that. But if it had just come at pace, that tiny bit in front of him, he'd have scored.
Absolutely, it's another big chance for Wrexham. Do really well as Revan again, just getting round his man, putting pressure and winning that ball back far up the pitch. And Rathbone just fires it across, and Jack Marriott's busting a gut to get in that box, and it just ends up, that ball ends up behind him. It turns into a really difficult chance.
Connor intercepts comfortably, and here's Elliot Lee's first involvement. Back to O'Connell, drills over the top. That's not a bad idea. Marriott's on the charge, brings it down, hits the shots and pulls it wide. I mean, it's not an easy finish. He had no support, but just a half chance.
Yeah, again, it's not an easy one, like you say, Mark, but for a player of Jack Marriott's quality, I think you just expect him to do a little bit better with that one, because he does well initially, just gets that touch on it to bring it down. It just won't quite land quick enough for him, I don't think. It's just a bit too slow coming down.
It's worked over to the right-hand side and fed in towards the edge there, but Morley's pass is inaccurate. It'll fall for Collins, who drills it. Oh, good save, Okonkwo. What a snapshot there from 10 yards out, and Okonkwo did brilliantly to get down to his right, push it behind for the corner.
We can see Randall in an acre of space in the pocket inside, and they try and work the ball to him, but it's the deflection that puts it right in the path of Collins. Good save, really good save, down to his right. It is close to him, still has to make the save though.
Corner then. Yeah, he did really well to get throughout, especially the second half, and had moments of our own. Rathbone just putting it over. As O'Connor defending, hoists it high in the air. James beaten to that. O'Connell looks to thrash it clear, he can't, but O'Connor does. Fletcher on his own up front does well to win it, but it's knocked forwards. Collins offside surely. O'Connell heads it away. The ricochet in midfield favours O'Connor. One last chance and lock it long. He launches it long, and Fletcher does brilliantly to bring that down. And has he won the free kick? Yes, he has. Ref gives the go-ahead. O'Connor over the wall. Oh, so close. Oh, everybody was on their feet. I thought it was in. Everyone's staying on their feet and walking away, actually, because there's the final whistle. Oh my word, so close to winning it with the last kick of the game. That's showbiz. Goodness me, that was a good game. I mean, fair play. Once again, Wrexham just illustrating why we're up there and competitive at the top of the table. Bolton came here on a run of 3 consecutive league wins.